Body and soul. The inoperative automation sits quietly, waiting to be given a purpose. Oh, is this not part of the Anima quests? Is this just a separate thing? I love the wings on this thing. So good of you to come, Kat. Did you rest well? I still want to know what that is. Curious, are we? I'm afraid you will have to wait a while longer. It is nearly ready, save for a few final adjustments. While I am finishing with this, I would ask you a favor. As you might remember, I wish to discuss something with you. Now that our work on the Anima is complete, I would have Mistress Rowena come and see the fruits of our labor. But try as I might, there is naught but static when I call via Link Pearl. Would you go and ask her to come here to Azisla? I should be finished by the time you return. She is sure to be pleased with what I have to show her, as will you. Okay. Cool beans. Hey, Rowena! Well, if it ain't my favorite customer and business partner. Any new developments with the Anima weapon? Finished, you say? That's the best news I've had all day. Would that I could leave now to see it, but it'd be bad for business to leave clients waiting. You tell Ardashir he can expect a visit from me as soon as I'm done here. Okay. Hey, Ardashir. Oh. While we wait for Mistress Rowena to arrive, there is something I wish to give you. It is a device to be used when summoning the Anima. Care to give it a try? Huh? And now Anima's not blinding light? Is that what you're telling me? Oh my god, it's adorable. I look so scared. Congratulations. Did you call, Kat? Oh my body is... What happened? Despite all we have accomplished here, one thing still concerned me. The fact that your spirit is bound to the Anima weapon, which is why you can only be summoned in its presence. What will happen then, should he need your aid, but not possess your weapon housing your spirit? It is why I created that new body. It is linked to you through the original soul stone, which still bears your ethereal signature. So long as Kat keeps that device with him, your spirit can be channeled into this new physical form. Consider it my gift to you, that none may break the bond shared between you and Kat. Thank you, Ardashir. I will never leave his side, you have my word. What's this then? You celebrating without me? Geralt. Kat's told me everything. I take it this is the Anima I've heard so much about? It's a pleasure to meet you. Magnificent, is it not? A life created with our own hands, forged into a weapon, the Anima weapon. The perfect companion to accompany adventurers like Kat. You've impressed me, Ardashir. With proper rearing, these Anima make obedient helpers. Rowena? And me a tidy profit. I can see my guild was well invested, and I look forward to seeing more of your work. Now that you've overcome the hurdles of making the first, I'm sure a sharp lad like you can make Anima weapons for the masses in no time at all. Indeed, I have learned a great many lessons in my time here. thanks in no part to small part to Kat and even Geralt. I dare say it will not be long before all the realm knows the wonder that is Anima. But first I intend to return home. Fates permitting, I will find a capable smith to assist me in fashioning more Anima weapons.
You heard the boy. If he wants to go home, let him. I got better things to do than look after that streak piss while he makes more toys. With my debts repaid, I'm heading to Casa del Sol for a well-earned...
Repaid? I never took you for the sort who jokes about money. You owe me plenty.
Now hold on, Rowena. You promised to forget my debts once we were done with the Anima weapon.
And I'm a woman of my word. What you owed before we started this little business venture's been forgiven. That just leaves the cost of coming and going from Azisla, and a rather impressive bill for all that mead you drank. I expect you to pay me back down to the last gill. Of course, I might be willing to forgive and forget again, if you help our dear boy Ardashir. Any road, I ought to be heading back. Got business to tend to. Until next time, Kat, Ardashir. Not Geralt, though. Damn!
Oh, Ardashir. How's about I fire up the forge for another of those Anima weapons?
The offer is appreciated, but no thank you. As I said, what I seek is a smith committed to making weapons, not wasting his days in pursuit of drink.
Right then. No more drinking until we're done. Glad we got that settled.
We have settled nothing. Even if I were to consent, you would never hold up your end of the agreement. Even now I can smell the foul odor of ale on your breath.
That's just how my teeth smell.
Perhaps we should leave them to settle this on their own. Surely there are others who need our assistance. All right, we got Anima, the minion. I had this minion for a long time now. Anima weapons, the saga ends. Don't lie to me. There's a dyeable version. Don't you lie to me.
Hey, so about Rowena.
Yeah?
It sounds a lot like slavery with extra steps.
Yeah, no, yeah. She blackmails people into working for her. Also, she straight up steals, like, children. Hence, what are the two cat girls?
Chloe and Zoe.
Yeah, Chloe and Zoe. And she, like, straight up takes them from orphanages and has them work under her wing and make them think that she's helping them when really they're just working for free. And she also renamed, that's why a lot of her people have names that are similar, because she just renames them to all be similar names. It's horrible. But yeah, I have this little, like, Anima following me around now. It's so cute. All right. Words of wisdom. Ardashir is curious as to the Anima's present condition. Oh. Ah, Kat. A pleasure as always. How fares the Anima? I never walked away. As sprightly as ever, I see. It puts my mind at ease to see you both well. Ardashir? Are you there? Ardashir? Just thought I'd check in. How are things coming along? Oh, Rowena, my research is progressing quite well, thank you. To what do I owe the pleasure of this unexpected call? It's those papers you had me send off a few moons ago. You got a letter back about them, and a rather comprehensive one, at least judging by the weight of the envelope. Reckoned you might want to drop by and pick it up. Shocked Pikachu. Could it be? I mean, yes, of course. I will make for Idleshire at once. After finishing our work on the anima, I wrote a treatise on the various techniques we employed in its development. Thanks to Rowena and her influential connections, I was able to deliver it to the renowned scholar who is the realm's foremost expert on arcane entities. I can scarcely believe it, but it would seem my observations were deemed worthy of a response. Would you care to accompany me to Rowena's? I can but speculate as to the contents of the letter, but I dare say we may learn of something of benefit to your anima. Excellent. Pray go on ahead to Idleshire. I have a few tests underway that must be finished before I can leave. I shall follow anon. Let's go! All right. Idleshire, let's go. Oh. Okay. Silent exchange. Ah, there he is. What took you so long? To hear Kat here tell it, you were so bloody worked up about this letter you nearly broke your link pearl. My apologies. No sooner had I arrived in the hinterlands than I realized the burners on my workbench were still lit. But that is neither here nor there. Oh, to think this moment would come. May I see the envelope, Rowena? After all, oh! 'Tis not every day one receives a personal missive from the illustrious Mistress Matoya. She left her cave?
I mean, she wrote a letter.
That's fair. Why, yes. Yes, of course. How could I have not seen? Why, it's all so clear now. I had the highest of expectations, but her analysis of my work was even more comprehensive and enlightening than I could have even imagined. What's more, she praised my methods for development as innovative. Can you believe it? The incomparable Mistress Matoya, master of all matters arcane, was impressed by my intellect and ingenuity. She went on to surmise that, considering the anima and its capacity as a sentient weapon, its sense of individuality was lacking. But fear not. In her benevolence, she saw fit to offer counsel as to how we might address this very issue. The fledgling scholar I once was would have been elated simply to receive counsel I could scarcely understand, but I have learned much in my time together with you and Geralt. Together, I am confident we can put Mistress Matoya's teachings to good use. What say you, Kat? Shall we set to work on instilling your anima with a keener sense of self-awareness? Glad to hear it. Doubtless Geralt, too, will be pleased to hear of this most exciting turn of events. Let us return to Azisla and deliver the good news. Our product's getting a little more polish, eh? Well, if you and Ardashir need anything at all, you can trust El Rowena to take care of it. Can we? Provided the price is right, of course. This ain't a charity I'm running here, after all. Good luck to you, Kat. Yeah, there it is. There it was. Yep. Called it. Ardashir. Ah, at last you are returned. I can scarcely wait to see what wonders will come of Mistress Matoya's counsel. Oh.